Shannon and I have started our journey a little bit south, and right now we're standing above the Falcon Pipeline. This is a 97-mile pipeline. It's actually like two pipelines, like a wishbone shape, that goes from Ohio, briefly through West Virginia, across the Ohio River, to the Shell ethane cracker, which was our first stop. And then the other leg of it starts in Washington County and goes north to here. And it will bring ethane from fracked wells in the area to the ethane cracker. Now, normally when a pipeline project like this is proposed, it's really hard for the community to get accurate information on it. Oftentimes the maps of it are 100-page PDF documents, and without that information, it's really hard to know how a pipeline project will impact a community, how it will impact people's well waters or endangered species. And that can make it really difficult to participate in public participation opportunities. But this project was different. So back in 2016, Frack Tracker Alliance discovered a cache of mapping data that Shell had accidentally published online, which is super exciting for mapping nerds like us. And we were able to produce the Falcon Public Environmental Impact Assessment. And this gave us a really in-depth look at pretty much every aspect of the pipeline permitting process, from the endangered species that were impacted, landslide prone regions, the Falcon passed through, areas where it passed through highly dense communities with a lot of people, public water sources it passed through, and we were able to make all that data public. And one of the sites that we had concerns about was right here at Independence Marsh in Beaver County and Independence Township. This land is owned by the Beaver County Conservation District. It's really beautiful, as you can see. There's important wetlands here. There's endangered mussel species and wildflower species. It's a great place to birdwatch and recreate. But the Falcon Pipeline passes straight through here. So you can see the right-of-way up there, and then it crosses underneath a wetland here in Raccoon Creek. So the type of pipeline installation method that goes underneath these wetlands is called horizontal directional drill. That's when the pipeline operator bores a hole horizontally underneath a wetland or a river or a road, and then pulls the pipeline through. And in this process, the pipeline operator will use thousands and thousands of gallons of drilling mud. And throughout the state and throughout the Ohio River Valley, there's been a lot of issues with this drilling mud going into waterways and contaminating people's wells. And here, unfortunately, about a year ago, 500 gallons of drilling mud entered the wetlands behind Shannon filming me. And then later, an additional 300 gallons were lost underground. And about 6 months after that, in January of this year, I received an anonymous email about that basically was saying the Falcon Pipeline was having kind of chronic issues with these drilling mud spills, specifically in Jefferson County, Ohio. So I filed some right to know requests, and working with partners like Bear Shake Environmental Legal Services, Clean Air Council, and with the support of members of Citizens to Protect Ambridge Reservoir and BC MAC, and just concerned residents in the area, we did some digging and found that over 250,000 gallons of drilling mud fluid have been spilled from this pipeline project so far. And construction is, to our knowledge, still going on. And the concerning thing about that is that that data wasn't made available to the public. And that matters because this, like I said, it could impact drinking water, it could impact waterways, wildlife within those waterways. It could go underground into coal mines, and then create problems with acid mine drainage or interact with other well voids in the ground. And that's that's kind of where I see Frack Tracker's role, is taking this information that's oftentimes not made public, or is public but is just really hard to find and hard to understand, and digesting it and communicating it to the public, because we need that information to protect our health and protect the environment. And it can be really frustrating and painstaking work, but it's super important. So Shannon and I are about to head out and leave Pennsylvania, but before we go, I just want to make sure that people can see the filter socks and fencing that's still here from pipeline construction, and also see how close we are to the Beaver County Conservation District.
Hold on, there's a bee on me. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
This building functions as offices and an education center, and it's really close to the pipeline right away, as you can see. In fact, it's so close that Independence Township had to remove an ordinance they had in the books that said you can't build pipelines this close to a place that is for public gathering and education. And they voted to remove that ordinance so Shell could build here. And it came as kind of a concern to many because that decision was made right after another pipeline in Beaver County, the Revolution, exploded, destroying homes and really traumatizing the community there.